Hello everyone, welcome once again to another Power BI DAX related tutorial, and we are discussing our filter functions, and we are discussing the important filter functions that you will use in your visualizations. And just like we studied all function in previous examples that you studied, there is another function that is called remove filters. So there will be cases when a filter is applied. For example, here you can see in our visual two filters are applied. Okay, region filter, let's say region filter is applied, and you can see category filter is also applied. So the sales that we are seeing is furniture or office supplies category and region not in west. Okay, so this is what we are seeing. Now, just like all, what all did was, if you remember the example, in case of all, when we applied the filter, so it was showing all orders of a category. Okay, so let's remove region. So what it was doing was, it was showing you all category orders, whether or not any filter was applied or not. Even though in the selection we want to see data of furniture or office supplies only, but it is showing us output of other filters also. Okay, in the same way we have another function here which is remove filters. Let's say we want to calculate the total sales without filtering the region. Okay, so let's create a new page and we will rename it to remove filters DAX. And here we are going to create a measure. First thing that you have to do is always create a card, create another card. So we will create two cards. In one card you will see something with that field, with that DAX function applied, and in the other card you will see without that DAX function applied. So since we are going to do it on region, we will use region as a visual, and currently we will select all. Okay, so in the so what mistake we did was, we did it on visual, but we have to do it on the entire page. So we will drag region here and we will select all right now. Now in this card you can either show profit, sales, or any other measure. We will show sales and sales. Right now it will show you all sales because region is there, whether you select all or not. If you select only, let's say west, so it will show you like that, because on both visuals this filter will work. Now let's say we want to remove filter. Okay, what happens is when you have selected a card visual, so the field here is sum of sales. Okay, you can change its type of function, but it's sum of sales. Now let's go to our visual. So we are calling this measure as total sales ignoring region. Let's say we want to ignore region and find out total sales. Okay, so excluding region, you can say total sales exclude region. So here in this table, if you have to select the table where you want to create that measure, modeling, new measure, and we will do this. Now it will remove any filters on orders region. Okay, so now we have this. What we are going to do is, in one of them, let's say this, in this, uh, we will remove sum of sales and we will tag total sales ignoring region. So here we will get the same data, but if you will apply filter, here you will see the changes. Okay, here you will see the changes, but here not, because here we have selected total sales including region, sorry, excluding region by removing filters. So again, this is not necessary, but in Tableau also we have level of detail calculated fields where we have include, exclude, and fixed. So this is kind of exclude function where we are excluding something, we are excluding the filter, and we are showing you sales whether or not any particular filter is applied in region. So as we said, we can exclude or include something. So there is keep filters. Okay, keep filters retains existing filters and applies additional ones. Okay, it retains existing filters and it applies additional ones. So keep filters, here we did remove filters, and it is keeping filters of order region east. Okay, here you can see east, west, east, 100, 150. When you will see do that, output will be east, west, east, 120. Here you can see 450, 450, 450, because it will give you total of 450, 100 plus 200 plus 150. So here it will give you total, it will ignore any region. Here it will give you east value 100, west value 0, east value 150. So what it will do is it will give you only uh, two cells where east value is there, and when you will do sum, so it will give you sum as 250. So this is something that you can do. So let's say sales with east region. Okay, so here again on this table we can do go to modeling, measure, and call it sales with east region. Here instead of remove filters we are using keep filters. As you remember from the previous chapters that sum of order sales is the expression that we are applying to calculate, and in second parameter or third or fifth you have to apply the filters. We are using these filters. We are using the filter as region is equal to east. Okay, so we can do that, and we will create another, and here we will drag this. So let's go to, we called it sales with region. So sales with east region, we will remove this and drag sales with east region. As you can see, it is blank. Why? East is not selected. When east is selected, then only it will work. So let's, you know, if east is not selected, it will be blank. This will not be affected because it is, keeping filters. So this is removing filters and this is keeping filters. So in keeping filters it will work only for east because we have provided only for east. So obviously this can be a little confusing at beginning, but when you will do some practice it will be very easy to understand. So simple, if you want to exclude something, let's say a filter is already applied, a region filter is already applied, and we want to exclude that region filter and still want to see the total data. So you can apply this. Remember here you can apply any expression. It's not just sum, it can be average, it can be minimum, maximum, or even other complex expressions also. And in case of keep filters, what you are saying is keep filter order region is equal to east. So in your table, let's say if you are creating a calculated column like this, okay, so in your calculated column, this column will have only values where your region is east, otherwise it will have zero values. Okay, so this is the purpose, and what it will do, in every column it will show 450, that is the sum of overall sales, because it has nothing to do with what filter is applied in region. Okay, but since we have provided only region filter, so it will be affected by other type of filters like category filter, it will get affected, subcategory filter or state filter, city filter, it will get affected, but region filter it will not get affected. So you can try these examples of remove filters and keep filters and see on any other data set, practice on any other data set, and check whether you are getting desired results.